Hello, everyone. This is Sistah Willie Ruth Johnson, and it's late at night, and they call me and say y'all still not sleeping well. And I got so much I want to tell you. I'm going to try to get it all in because I ain't going to hold you long because you ought not be up this time of night no how. But if you are, I want to give you this information, and then I'm going to take my tail to bed. Now, first thing, we haven't had a Chittlin Chat in a good while, and I want to let you know about a lot of exciting things going on. I know that this have been rough on many of us dealing with this here CoronYa, and we just have to be people of faith. And what I'm going to do, the Lord have put it on my heart, and I'm just full as I could be. I'm going to be giving you some coping with CoronYa tips in the coming days and weeks. So you just stick around for when we give you the CoronYa coping tips to know how to cope with this CoronYa. And I'm just so excited about all the things that's going on. One of the things we got is I'm writing a CoronYa song, and just been on the typewriter all day long typing out the words and things too, because you know you got to have words if you're going to write a song. And it's going to be coming out real soon. Matter of fact, I told the peoples we're going to have it out on the radio and all over this world on February the 26th. And you'll be able to get it out there. But we working on it. We working on it. And I tell you what I'm going to do. Every day that I'm working on the song, I'm going to put it on this here book face and crackogram or whatever it is. I'm going to put it all out there so y'all can keep up with what I'm doing, so you'll know what I'm doing, and I know what you're doing, because you'll respond to me. Hey, Pam, how you doing, sugar? I'm just letting them know that I'm working on a CoronYa song, because I want to encourage the people for such a time as this. And I'm going to give some CoronYa coping tips, because some of y'all don't know how to do, you know. If you ain't been through something before, you don't know how to deal with it. So I'm going to help you with that. Now, here the most exciting thing is we're going to have a Chittlin Chat revival. I can't make up my mind. Pam, you help me with this. I don't know if it's going to be a 3-night revival or a 5-night revival. Pam, you type and tell me whether it ought to be a 3-night revival or a 5-night revival. Now, we'll pack some good information in, whether it's 3 nights or 5 nights. We'll put them in there. But Pam, you type 3 or 5. Or whoever's watching, you type 3 or 5 to let me know which one y'all want. But it's going to be a on-fire revival. I think we ought to probably try to just pack it in on 3 nights, but might be 5. I don't know. I'm going to see what y'all say about it. But they asked me to do a Chittlin Chat revival. Oh, 5 is the number of grace. Hello, Kenneth Robinson. How you doing, sugar? I love men's. You know, men's have a different smell about them than women's. That's why I don't like for men to wear a whole lot of cologne, because cologne was really for women's to wear, and they started making men's cologne so that the men wouldn't feel bad. But see, men are stubborn sometimes about taking a shower, so they don't need no cologne, because then they're going to try to camouflage it. You see what I mean? So when they do put it on, I like for it to be a soft, soapy smell, and just a dash. But see, they don't know how to do a dash. They want to spray it all under their chin, all under head, and wipe it all along their beards and things, and you can't hardly even catch your breath. I can't stand for a man to have on a whole lot of cologne. It just gets on my nerves. So Kenneth Robinson, you make sure you don't be walk around with no whole lot of cologne on. You done got me upset and run my pressure up. But anyhow, I can't wait till we get to this Chittlin Chat revival. The working title that I got on it now is Clean Your Own Chitlins. But that title could change because I'm listening to the Lord. I have to listen to the Lord to tell me what he want me to say and what he want me to tell you. I do know one thing, is I'm going to spend a lot of time helping the people to understand how to I'm about to say a big word, navigation on this world. Because if you don't know how to take this thing coming at you day after day after day, you just be taking it. Now, I got proof that people are not coping well with this CoronYa right here in my house. I can't show it to you down here, but this girl still ain't come got these children. These children have been here for going on 2 weeks, and she called me every hour talking about she on the way. And she ain't come got these children. I got this, where's that bar? This, turn around, bar. Oh, he's having an attitude, I guess. See him over there? I got him over there on timeout. See him? He's over there on, hey, turn around. Well, anyhow, that's just how children to do. And I got this other girl here. Her mother sent her here with her hair nice, and why you mess your hair up? You know you did. You know you done mess your hair, and you supposed to be, go on to bed, go on. She ain't come and got these children. I told the children was going to try to help them and things. Now, what's the matter with you? You supposed to be asleep too. Now, look at here. I told you this morning that I don't have milk and things that children likes to eat and things. And so we're going to have chitlins. And that's all I got. I know. I'll just give you some juice. Okay. Oh, I'll just give you the juice. You don't have to. Oh, nah. Come on now. I don't know why this girl don't come get these children. Come on now. You know this just, oh, come on now. Just calm down. See what I mean? This girl knows she need to come get these children. Children is all over here just hollering and things. I know. I don't know. At what time is children supposed to go to bed anyhow? We've been schooling home and trying to teach the children here at home and doing all kind of things. And I can't hardly do my work. I can't do my work. I'm here put on this earth. I'm on assignment to work for the Lord. And I got these children here. I don't know about the combing these children's hair and things. I got to get out and get me a pressing comb. I don't know nothing about this homeschooling. And it says something about the children supposed to be on the computer. I ain't got nothing here but a typewriter. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know. I'm about to call somebody about these children. What time do children supposed to go to bed? Oh, Pam said it's supposed to go at 8:30, no later than 9 o'clock. Honey, these children still up. Honey, I don't know. I'm just trying to teach them here at home. And I think what I'm going to do when I run the classes, maybe what I'm teaching them might help some of the other children. Because, see, it's a lot of things in schools that they're not teaching the children. Like, you'd be surprised. You got children right here in Nashville, graduating from high school. Girls don't even know how to clean a chitlin. See what I mean? Ain't that a shame? Shame. Ought to be a scripture about that. Faith without works is dead. And a child graduating from school, especially a girl, don't know how to clean a chitlin, how to gut a pig. That's a mess. So, honey, we got some work to do. So I'm going to share the things that I'm teaching the children here on this here book face, or graham cracker, whatever it is. They need to know how, when a child come out of school, they need to know how to clean a chitlin. They ought to have had at least one sugar sandwich. And they ought to have manners. Know how to put a handle on a person's name. I walked in a store and a child wasn't no more than about 7 years old. So how you doing, Willie Ruth? You got to put a handle on it. Hey, Jay, how you doing, baby? How's your mother? But anyhow, you got to put a handle on these names. You don't call somebody that's 20 years older than you by their first name. You got to put a handle on it. You either call me Miss Willie Ruth, or Sistah Willie Ruth, or Mother Willie Ruth. You don't call me Willie Ruth. You don't do it. It's Ms. or Mrs. or Mr. or whatever the sex of the person is. You put a handle on it. Now, somebody asked me, what do you do when you walk in a room and the people's already in there? Who's supposed to speak first? If you in a room and the people walk in there, who's supposed to speak first? The people who was in there or the people who walked in? Well, these are the kind of things I'm going to help y'all with. Because some of you don't know it, and a lot of the younger ones don't know it. They don't know it. They want respect, but you got to give respect. There's some good cheerers out here, but I'm going to teach these cheerers. By the time their mother come get them, she won't even know them. Because they'll be yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and yes, sir, and no, sir, and all over the place. Because I'm going to teach it to her. And I'm going to teach some of the things that they ain't teaching in these schools. I'm going to call that, what's that school superintendent name? Adrian Battle? Well, she got a fight on her hands. But I'm going to teach the children some things that they ain't even got on the curricula. About table manners. About yes, ma'am, and no, sir. How to clean chitlins. How long to wear a pair of socks. You don't wear them till they stand up in the corner. How to clean your room. How to wash dishes. Even if you got some of them cat nails. You got to wash dishes. And the boys got to learn how to wash dishes. You better learn because these girls don't know it. You got to wash some dishes. You know, a lot of them walk around think a house, apartment. They get the apartment, they can clean up itself. I knocked on about 12 doors of some of these apartments. And I asked the young peoples living in there, I said, do y'all have a vacuum cleaner? Now, you know they ain't cleaned up, they ain't got no vacuum cleaner. I said, well, you got a broom? Oh, no, we ain't got no broom, ain't got no vacuum cleaner, ain't got no mop. Now, you know they ain't doing no cleaning. And the place ain't gonna clean up itself. You got to clean up. And I'm going to teach it to these children before they go back to the marathon. The baby here ain't but about 9 months. And the girl, she ain't but about 2 years old. By the time they leave here, they're going to know how to do some things. Going to wash dishes and do a whole lot of things. And I'm going to give them a sugar sandwich, too. They going to know about it. See, you ain't going to find this nowhere on the curricula in the public school system. They don't have it. Half the children in these schools, they don't know when you fry a piece of bologna and that bubble come up in the middle, they don't know what to do. One of them call the fire department. You got to know how to bust the bubble. You see what I mean? We got to help these children because they don't know what to do. Oh, why don't you have me for a little while? Just trying to help you. Got to figure out what we're going to do about helping these children learn how to navigate during this world. And then you got folk stuck in the house, and they don't, you got folk that think when they look around in the Frigidaire, ice box, and they don't have onions and carrots and potatoes and things to cook, they don't know what to do. They don't know. They don't know how to make lemonade out of lemons. You look in your Frigidaire and you look in your pantry, you ain't got nothing but some Cheerios and some butter. You got a whole meal right there. Put that butter in that skillet and let that butter melt. And then you take them Cheerios and put them in there and just take your hammer and crush them up and mash it down and let that cook down low. Put about 2 cups of water on it. Put the lid on it and let that Cheerios cook down in that butter. Ain't nothing but starch. Then you got you some gravy. You see what I mean? And if you got, after the butter cooked down with the Cheerios and you crush it down in that butter and let that simmer and cook down low for about 15 minutes, look in the Frigidaire or pantry somewhere and see if you got a can of Spam or Vienna sausage. And you cut up that in there. Now you're cooking with oil. Cause see, you got your starch. You put that Vienna sausage or Spam, slice it thin, and put that in there on top of it and let that cook down. Add you another 2 tablespoons of water. See, your Cheerios and butter, that's going to turn into your starch and make your gravy. And then you put your Spam and Vienna sausage in on top of it. Oh, that's some good eating. All you got to do now is open up your can of green beans, if you got it. If you got some broccoli or something, put that in there. Or sauerkraut. It don't matter. And then you wonder, well, what I'm going to give them for dessert. All you got to do. See, you got to know how to make do. If you want to give the children some dessert after you finish with the meal, all you got to do is take one of them cookie sheets. You got a cookie sheet? Sharon, you got a cookie sheet? Okay. You put your cookie sheet on. Turn that broiler on. Don't put it on high. Put that broiler on low. And you take you about 8 crackers. Spread some butter on them. Put the crackers on that cookie sheet. And then you take you some peanut butter and spread that on the cracker. You hear me? So after you put your butter on your saltine cracker, you put that in the oven and let that heat hit it and let that melt. Bring it back out. Don't let it toast. Bring it back out. Now you spread your peanut butter on it. See, while the cracker is warm and you spread that peanut butter on it, the peanut butter gonna spread smooth. You spread that on it, then get you some raisins and set that on top of the peanut butter while it's warm, because that'll stick to it. And then just drizzle some honey across it and put that back in the oven and let that toast. Honey, that's better than a Reese's peanut butter cup. Give it to the children. See, you got to know how to make do. You see what I'm trying to tell you? It's so much that we got to learn. It's so much. It's so much. It's so much that we don't know, and we just don't know it. We don't know it. We don't know it. We don't know it. Help us, Lord. Help us. Oh, help us. Ooh, yes, sir. Ooh, yes, sir. Oh, help us today, Lord. Help us. Ooh, yes, sir. Oh, I got to go, baby. Just cut off. I got to go. I'm Sistah Willie Ruth Johnson. I approve this message. And just remember, CoronYa ain't bigger than God. No, it ain't bigger. Just go on with it. I love y'all. Whew. Oh, help us today. Help us. Come get these cherries.